There's a hidden key to a woman's heart, one that most men never find. It's not about chasing her, it's not about impressing her, and it's definitely not about trying to be someone you're not. In fact, the more you try to convince a woman to like you, the less she does. Why? Because attraction doesn't work the way most people think. And today we're about to break it all down. If you've ever wondered why some men seem to have women effortlessly drawn to them, while others struggle no matter what they do, this video is your answer. We're uncovering the psychology behind what truly makes a woman want to give you what you want, without you even asking. By the end of this video, you'll know the surprising mistake that makes women lose interest fast, a powerful mindset shift that makes you stand out instantly, the unspoken rule that makes women respect and desire you at the same time. This isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about understanding what really makes a woman feel connected, valued, and drawn to you in a way she can't explain. So, if you want to finally get it right, stay with me till the end. And if you're new here, welcome to NeuroVista. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started. Let's dive in. The illusion of control. Why chasing never works. Have you ever wondered why the harder you try to win a woman over, the less interested she seems? It's frustrating, but there's a psychological reason behind it. This is called the illusion of control, the belief that the more effort you put in, the more influence you have. But in reality, chasing makes you look less valuable. Women aren't attracted to men who seem desperate for their attention. They're drawn to men who already seem wanted. Psychologically, people value what is scarce. If you're always available, constantly texting and trying too hard to prove yourself, she subconsciously sees you as less desirable. Why? Because high-value men don't need to chase. They attract. So, what should you do instead? Shift the focus to yourself. Build a life so fulfilling that she notices your absence. Be present, but not predictable. Show interest, but don't overinvest. The moment she senses that you're not seeking validation, she starts seeing you differently. Attraction isn't about proving your worth. It's about making her feel that your attention is something worth earning. Stop chasing and watch how the dynamic shifts in your favor. The power of emotional contrast. The secret behind deep connection. Most men believe attraction is about looking good or saying the right things. But what truly makes a woman emotionally invested is something far more powerful. Emotional contrast. Think about a movie that kept you hooked. It wasn't just action or romance. It was the highs and lows, the suspense and relief. Relationships work the same way. If every conversation is predictable, it becomes forgettable. But if you can take her through a range of emotions, she feels something deeper. Why emotional contrast works. Women aren't drawn to just one feeling. They crave experiences. The psychology behind this is called the emotional roller coaster effect. When someone experiences a mix of emotions in a short time, it deepens their connection. How to use it in conversations. 1. Start light. A playful tease, a funny observation. 2. Add depth. Shift into something personal or meaningful. A story, a moment of vulnerability. 3. Bring it back up. End on a confident, lighthearted note. This contrast creates memorable interactions. She isn't just talking to you, she's feeling something with you. And emotions, not logic, make people stay. The bottom line, men who master emotional contrast stand out. They make women feel alive, and when you make her feel something unique, she won't forget you. The silent influence, how subtle cues shape attraction. Attraction isn't always about what you say. In fact, some of the most powerful influences happen without words. Women pick up on subtle cues, your energy, your body language, and even the way you react to situations. The truth is, what you don't say often speaks louder than what you do. Have you ever noticed how some men enter a room and instantly draw attention, even without speaking? It's because their presence carries silent confidence. Their movements are deliberate. Their posture is strong. They aren't fidgeting or looking for approval. Women subconsciously register these signals, and it shapes how they feel. Another hidden factor? Emotional calibration. Women are naturally attuned to energy shifts. If you're too eager, it feels like desperation. If you're too indifferent, it seems like a lack of interest. The sweet spot is being engaged but composed, present in the moment, but not seeking validation. Then there's tonality and pacing. When a man speaks too fast or too loudly, it signals nervousness. But when he speaks slowly and with intention, it creates a sense of control. A woman doesn't just hear what he says, she feels how he says it. Most men focus on the wrong things: texting strategies, pickup lines, or grand gestures. But attraction happens on a deeper level. The men who truly captivate women don't just talk to them, they make them feel something in their presence. And more often than not, it's the silent details that leave the biggest impact. The power of emotional imprinting, making her think about you. Attraction isn't just about how she feels in the moment. It's about how she remembers you when you're not around. This is where emotional imprinting comes in. Women don't fall for just words or actions. They fall for how those moments make them feel. Ever wondered why some people are impossible to forget? It's because they trigger strong emotions. The human brain prioritizes emotional experiences over neutral ones. If you can create moments that spark excitement, curiosity, or even a little unpredictability, she'll keep replaying them in her mind. And the more she does, the deeper the attraction grows. One way to do this is through contrast. If every conversation is predictable, there's nothing for her mind to latch onto. But if you mix deep conversations with playful teasing, moments of laughter with moments of mystery, you create an emotional roller coaster. And that contrast makes her feel alive. Another way is through shared experiences. Studies show that people bond faster when they go through something together, especially if it's exciting or slightly challenging. It could be a spontaneous trip, a late-night conversation about childhood dreams, or even a shared secret. When she associates strong emotions with you, she won't just like you, she'll feel drawn to you. Attraction isn't about logic, it's about emotions. And the men who understand how to leave an imprint are the ones she can't stop thinking about. The subtle art of being unpredictable. If she can always predict what you'll do next, she'll lose interest. The human brain craves novelty. That's why unpredictability is such a powerful tool in attraction. It keeps her engaged, wondering about you, thinking about what will happen next. Most men make the mistake of being too available, too consistent, too easy to figure out. They text back at the same speed, say the same things, and never break routine. While reliability is important, mystery is what sparks deep curiosity. So how do you stay unpredictable in the right way? It's not about playing games or ignoring her. It's about breaking patterns. If you always text her good morning, skip a day. If you always take her to the same kind of place, surprise her with something different. Keep her guessing, not in a way that makes her feel insecure, but in a way that keeps things exciting. People remember experiences that trigger emotion. When you create unexpected, positive moments, she'll associate those feelings with you. That's how you stay on her mind. That's how you make her feel something different. And different is unforgettable. The power of emotional imprints. Attraction isn't just about looks or charm. It's about how you make her feel. If she feels something powerful when she's with you, she won't forget you. That's called an emotional imprint, the lingering effect of strong emotions tied to a person. Most men focus on impressing women with status, gifts, or looks. But what truly makes a woman crave your presence is how you make her feel when she's around you. If she feels excitement, safety, curiosity, or deep connection, she'll associate those feelings with you. Here's the key. Amplify emotions in your interactions. Be unpredictable. Take her on experiences that break routine. Have conversations that dive into her dreams, fears, and past. Make her laugh. Make her think. Make her feel seen. The stronger the emotions, the stronger the imprint. This is why the most unforgettable people in our lives are tied to intense moments, good or bad. You don't want to be neutral. You want to be the one who sparks something in her. She might forget what you said, but she'll never forget how you made her feel. The art of subtle dominance. Women aren't drawn to forceful men. They're drawn to men who command respect without demanding it. This is called subtle dominance, the ability to lead without arrogance, to be strong yet composed. It's in the way you carry yourself, your posture, your tone, the way you make decisions with certainty. A man who knows his worth doesn't need to prove it. He listens more than he speaks. Yet when he does speak, people listen. Subtle dominance also means being calm under pressure. When challenges come up, whether it's a rude waiter or a stressful situation, your ability to stay composed signals that you're a man in control. Women are wired to seek security. If your presence makes her feel safe and guided, not controlled, she will naturally trust and respect you. And respect is the foundation of desire. Confidence isn't loud. Real strength whispers. Emotional intelligence. The silent game changer. A man who understands emotions, his own and hers, has a power most men overlook. Emotional intelligence isn't about being overly sensitive. It's about reading between the lines, recognizing her unspoken needs, and responding the right way. Most women won't tell you exactly what's on their mind. They'll hint, they'll test, and they'll watch how you react. A man with emotional intelligence doesn't get defensive or frustrated. Instead, he listens, he observes, he understands what she means, not just what she says. This is what separates boys from men. She doesn't want a guy who just nods and smiles. She wants someone who makes her feel seen and understood. When a woman feels emotionally connected to you, she lowers her walls. And when she lowers her walls, she lets you in ways most men never get to experience. Master this, and you'll stand out every single time. The power of absence. Why less is more. Most men think being around all the time makes a woman like them more. Wrong. It's not your presence that makes her crave you. It's your absence. When you're always available, there's no urgency, no mystery, no excitement. She knows she can have you anytime, so she stops valuing your time. But when you pull back just a little, something shifts. She starts to wonder where you are, what you're doing, and why you're not chasing her like everyone else. Scarcity creates value. Think about luxury brands. They don't beg for attention. They remain exclusive, and people chase them. You need to do the same. Be present, but not predictable. Give, but not too much. When she starts to miss you, she starts to want you. And when she wants you, you've already won half the battle. Emotional safety. The key to her heart. Most men focus on attraction, but attraction without emotional safety is temporary. A woman may feel drawn to you, but if she can't trust you with her emotions, she won't open her heart. Emotional safety isn't about being soft. It's about being consistent, reliable, and non-judgmental. When she shares something vulnerable, do you listen or do you dismiss it? When she expresses her fears, do you make her feel safe or do you joke about it? A woman falls deepest for the man who makes her feel understood, accepted, and secure. She needs to know that with you, her emotions aren't a burden, that her insecurities won't be used against her. When she realizes she can be her true self around you without fear, she'll give you her loyalty, her love, and everything in between. Your next move determines everything. You've just unlocked some of the most powerful secrets about attraction, things most men will never figure out. But knowledge alone won't change your life. Action will. So now, you have a choice. You can walk away, keep doing the same things, and hope for different results. Or you can take control, start applying these strategies, and watch how women start responding to you differently. And here's the thing, this is just the beginning. If you want more game-changing insights, if you want to become the kind of man who naturally draws women in without chasing, then hit that subscribe button right now. Because here at NeuroVista, we don't do generic advice. We give you the real, psychology-backed secrets that actually work. So go ahead, like this video, subscribe, and let's take your confidence and attraction to the next level.